YouTube, what's happening? We back at it with another one. It's your boy William Boston, back to give you some more tips on Turo, man. I'm here to help you through your Turo journey. Make sure you get to 6 figures on Turo and above. Scale it up. Make as much as you can on Turo, but you just gotta know how to do things properly, right? One of the things you gotta know how to do is verify your guest driver's license. Now you're probably saying, why do I have to verify it? Because it's your vehicles that's being put on the platform. Plus, how Turo works is like this. Turo allows a person to get on the platform. Let's say a person establishes an account to rent in February. February when they got on, the driver's license was great. Driver's license was good, but in March, their license is suspended. Turo doesn't go back to validate to make sure that a person's license is still valid. Once you're on the platform, you're on the platform. You as the host, it's your job to make sure that the driver's license is valid. You can do so by simply just going to Google, and it's a couple ways you can do it. You could go on Google, you could do it yourself, and you can just type in whatever city and state that you're in, whatever state that you're in, you're gonna type in, for me, I'm in Florida, so I put Florida's driver's license check. So whatever state that you in, put that state and then driver's license check behind it, Google it. A link will come up. It'll allow you to put in that person's driver's license number and make sure that it's valid. So you can see that is valid. So you don't rent to someone who has a suspended license. The second way, you can simply just call Turo. They have on their Turo line, you can go through the prompts, get Turo on the line. Hey, I have a renter who's supposed to be picking up this car at such and such time. I need you to make sure that license is valid, and they'll go ahead and validate it for you. They'll let you know if it's valid or if it's suspended. The reason why you want to know these type of things is this. You'll get people who rent the cars on Turo and they know they have a suspended license. They'll come to Turo because they know they can't go to Hertz, Avis, Enterprise, and all these other places because they're going to tell them right then and there, hey, your license is bad and we can't rent to you. They think on a peer-to-peer platform that they can just go ahead and do whatever they want. But you got to run this thing like a business for real. And it is a business. So you got to treat it like that. It's a business. Run it like a business. So what I learned to do was validate the license, because you don't want someone who has a suspended license riding in your vehicle. They get pulled over somewhere. Maybe they have maybe they're a habitual traffic offender. So now they get pulled over and there's no ticket. The police just take them to jail. Or maybe they just get an officer who he's just on his period today and he take them to jail. Your car is now going to the impound. You got to search for your car, get it out. It's a whole bunch of stuff you got to go through for a couple $100 that you probably was going to make on Turo from a guest who had a bad driver's license. So it's imperative to make sure that the driver's license is good and valid before renting to an individual. And if it's not valid, you simply just say, hey man, I can't rent to you, and you cancel that request. You tell Turo the license is bad, and that won't be a strike against you, because you can't just be canceling everybody who try to book you. But you can simply call Turo, let them know, hey, I can't rent to this individual. The license is bad. Cool. Turo won't pull that as a strike against you, and that person can't rent again until they get a valid driver's license. Another thing too with the driver's license is this. I like to make sure that the person who is renting the car, the guest that's renting the car, takes a picture of their license. So I make them take a picture of the license and they upload it in the trip photos. And then I also make them take a picture of the license holding it next to them like a selfie. So I say, hey, take a selfie of you holding the picture of your driver's license next to your face. The reason why I do that is because I've had an incident where someone rented a car. They took a picture of their driver's license, but that wasn't them on the driver's license. That individual looked just like her mom, and I didn't even double check all the stuff on there. I just matched up the picture with the person who was renting. Good to go. Come to find out, that's not that individual. That individual ends up getting arrested. My car is in the impound. I'm trying to get it out, so on and so forth. Had I would have had them hold it up to their face, I would have saw that it's not the same individual. And then I would have been able to stop all that. But not knowing at that time, so what I did was I implemented different tactics. So now if you want to rent the car, Not only are you taking a picture of your driver's license, now you got to hold it up to your face. And if they give you any problems where they say, well, why I got to do this? Why I got to do that? Well, it's my car. These are my vehicles. You don't have to do anything. But if you want to rent from me, then you're going to have to do this. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. You could try somebody else to rent from. I'm not putting my vehicles up at risk just to rent them to you for a couple $100 so you can go ride around, mess around, get some tickets or get pulled over, get a traffic stop, and then you get taken to jail. And now I got to pay even more money or go through loops and holes and boundaries to get my car. So no, make sure that you validate your guest driver's license. That's very important. That's something that no other Turo guru, try to say that together. Turo Turo guru. That's a tongue twister there. No other Turo guru is talking about validating your guest driver's license. But that's key because you get a lot of bookings coming in. You want to make sure that everybody is on point, because not everybody's going to be on point. It's humans are humans. And if humans get a chance to lie, guess what they're going to do? Lie. As soon as they get a chance to lie. If they feel like they can get away with something, they're going to lie to get away with it. So make sure that you validate your guest driver's license by doing it yourself, searching via Google, put your state in front, and then driver's license check after that, or call Turo, have them validated. And even after it being validated, you want to still make sure that that's that person coming to pick up the vehicle. So they take a picture of their license, they upload it in the trip photos, and they take a picture of the license, holding it next to them like a selfie. That's how you validate your guest driver's license. So you guys should have some tips and tools on that, because no one taught me how to do it. Those are tactics that I put into myself, which help, like, it just put a security blanket over my vehicles after doing that. Because I had a lot of people who had suspended license and I didn't know anything about it. So found out later. So make sure you do that. Put those tactics into play. You'll be good to go. I hope I gave you some gems on this one. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, leave some messages in the comments. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know if you validate your guest driver's license, or if you're going to start. I hope to see y'all on the next one, man. I'll be back with some more tips on Turo. Holla at you in a minute.